Pisces, and welcome to your January the 8th to the 15th weekly tarot reading. You're my first reading of 2018, and I hope this finds you well, Pisces. Just give me a minute. Your additional guidance card is the beautiful Blessed card. And I'm also looking at your cards, and you've got the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So there might be a feeling of some good vibrations for you, Pisces, some good news coming your way, which should be absolutely brilliant. I'm just looking at your other cards. You seem to have a mixture. You've got two wands, two aces. You've got a combination of all the elements. The crowning card is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is, for some Pisces, someone might be leaving your life, okay? Or some Pisces might be on that search for something more, okay? The Eight of Cups is literally someone who's going in search for the Ten of Cups, for their own joy, their own happiness, something which is more fulfilling. They're dressed in purple and gold, so it's a spiritual search rather than a tragedy or a major loss. It's just that inner Piscean search for basically more completion within your life. The bottom of the deck, you've got the beautiful Queen of Pentacles. So there might be an earth sign, male or female, who is playing quite a big role within your week. Or this search, Pisces, is for a stronger material foundation. And I'm already thinking of your January general reading, and that theme was there. That you were searching this year to find more happiness in your material world. So the Queen of Pentacles is about security. She's also about inner nurturement. Don't forget that peacock gets its tail because it eats its thorns, which is our old thinking patterns, Pisces. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself that you can actually create the life that you want to. That seems to be the theme and the core message for you this week, Pisces. You do start the week with the Three of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups, as most of you know, can represent a new emotional beginning. It's with the Three of Wands. So all the threes in the deck represent a desire to expand, to grow beyond your horizons. Quite often this Three of Wands means waiting for something, okay? Waiting for your ships to come in, or you're awaiting news. Now, right next to this Three of Wands is the Wheel of Fortune, which is that date with destiny. So I hope some Pisces, if you're waiting on news, it might be regarding work, regarding housing, regarding the earth element of your life, that this can represent the news that you're waiting for. So if these cards are speaking to any Pisces out there, I just wish that everything that you're waiting for is coming to manifest, because the eye of God is shining on you. There's something very similar to this Wheel of Fortune and this Ace of Cups, because they both represent timing, cosmic alignment, and this sense again, Pisces, of things coming into harmony, pieces of the jigsaw fitting together. So this obviously can represent anything. It's going to be different to every Pisces watching, but the message seems to be quite clear. What's confusing me, Pisces, so your ships come in, the Wheel of Fortune turns, this eye of God, this sense of being blessed within your heart, but also within these four cards is the Two of Wands. So there still seems to be this fork in the road energy. maybe there's a little bit of where am I going and what's coming next. So there's a little bit of a complex picture that some bits of the jigsaw are starting to come together, but there's still a little bit of a, shall I go A, shall I go right, shall I go left? What will bring me the most fulfillment? But try and remember, Pisces, that there seems to be quite a lot of protection around you. I class the Ace of Cups as the card of spiritual protection. Okay? There's this feeling that you're being guided and you're being led. The Wheel of Fortune sort of says the same thing, but there's still that sense of hesitancy, of unsurety, of being a little bit unsure as you walk forward. Okay, I still think the main theme is the foundations of your life, that core earth element. You then move forward to 2 nines, the beautiful 9 of Cups, with the 9 of Swords. So this sort of sense of having a very mixed week continues. The 9 of Cups is the wish-fulfilling card. It's about dreams coming true, being blessed. And the 9 of Swords is the card of fear, of anxiety. It's basically the what-if card. So it seems to be there's this blessed energy, there's this Ace of Cups, there's this search for something more, which I think to do with the foundation of your life. And this 9 of Cups comes along, which is about joy, emotional abundance. But with all this happiness comes fear, okay? There's an old saying that the best way, the 2 most fearful things in life is not getting what you want and getting what you want. So I don't know if there's some real good happening in your life, Pisces, but it's bringing up some shadow material, some unresolved trauma, okay? The 9 of Swords tends to mean, will I survive? Will I have enough? Will I be loved? But there's definitely that energy around you of contraction and of fear. I might pull you another card there. Now you end the week with both the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So both can represent the air signs, okay? But because they're kings and queens, they represent the mastery of that element. Because this king has got a crown, okay? And this queen has got her third eye wide open. They're both dressed in purple and blue and gold, the same as this 8 of Cups. So again, this feeling emerges. There's a really strong theme of spirituality around you, for one thing, Pisces, of the higher chakras, of trying to connect with your intuition, divine knowing, and to manifest the way forward. But manifest that way forward with, there's a little bit of a wanting to gain really strong connection with the higher energies, whatever you choose to call them, your angels, your guides, your higher power. But there's a sense almost for some Pisces going into retreat and trying to find some sort of deeper, more spiritual connection. The Queen of Swords would also be someone who does channeling, who tries to bring in divine messages for the whole of humanity. Okay, and the King of Swords is someone who's got mastery of that sword element. But it's quite an interesting week, Pisces. It's that combination of very blessed energy, but also a sense of that you picked up that Ace of Wands, remember? But the road forward seems to be still a tiny bit confused. And I think this beautiful, blessed energy is going to take you forward to the end of the week, where you almost want to go into solitude. And I just pulled in even another card, and you'll laugh. You got the Two of Swords, which is that sense of trying to shut off the external world to find that inner connection. It's that inner connection which guides all our steps forward, that won't let us down. And the whole week is that search for, it's almost trying to blend different elements, trying to bring that beautiful Pisces energy down into the earth element, how you live, how you work, how you live on a daily basis. And don't forget your additional guidance card, Pisces, is blessed here. This is the most blessed card of the whole deck, okay? And the Nine of Cups isn't far off it, guys. So I don't quite know what's going on for you, Pisces, if there's a sense of waiting, a little bit of confusion here. And your tarot seems to definitely show that. And thinking back to your January reading, what I picked up for you was wanting to walk away from some situations, particularly on the material front, in order to manifest something more powerful, more aligned with your true destiny and who you are, okay? And that seems to be the same. Some Pisces might be going into hibernation at the end of the week in order to access that divine knowing, okay? But really interesting week, Pisces, and I really wish you all the best, and I'll speak to you next week. Loads of love. Bye.